EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
Now Fields going to throw on the first play.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
2nd and 10. To throw is Fields.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now it's Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go, Alpha right here. Hey, 551, 551. Extend. Hey, can. Go.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of the playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
And they do finally get him at the 12. 54 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Here's Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Mayday.
They hand this off to Harris. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. They're going for it. This is Harris. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
11, Agate. 11. Take right open. 30 left.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. That one complete downfield to Kirk. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for first and 10.
11.
Lawrence will throw. Completes it to Davis. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Hey, kill.
Motion man left is Kirk. Again, it's Lawrence. To the sideline and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Here's Lawrence. And this one is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. In motion, the tight end. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down. The big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
13, move.
Motion man left is Kirk. And to throw again is Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So first and goal and an up. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again.
Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store.
As it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Now, there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass down. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, turn.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 31 yards there and a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Najee Harris.
An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back.
Rip, 23. 11, Agate. 11. Take right open. Take right.
Lawrence.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Right, let's go.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And that's complete ETN out of the backfield.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Go, let's go.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
A quick throw to the left flat, and he's got it. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5.
On the give, this is Harris. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Stay right open.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence.
Flush to his right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a 1st down.
Hey, I'm gun.
Motion man left is Kirk. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Travis Etienne.
67 yards.
And the Jags are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
7-7, our score after 1.
Here we go, son.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Fields. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Devin Lloyd. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Hey, Ken. Up, let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Big 13 heavy.
Now Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
On red.
Now Lawrence changing the play. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. And now they'll shift things around. That's quickly out wide to Davis.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Now Lawrence.
And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll send Kirk in motion right. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this is fielded just short of the goal line, but the fair catch means this drive will begin at the 25.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken.
Here's Fields.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
5:51. Extend. Hey, going out right here. Easy.
3rd and long. It's Fields.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he puts a little something extra into this one, by far his best of the night. That's pulled in at the 32. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return.
And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly.
Let's go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 18 more yards there and another first down. Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
EQ. 11.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. Flushed out right.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But third down coming up.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
On first down, Lawrence. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Go. 11, Agate. 11. Stay right open. 30 left. Out straight.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Hey, I'm gun.
Now Lawrence to throw on second down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Down the left sideline. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, 84 yards. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Hey, never mind, Monday.
Second and 10. Fields again.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Mecole Hardman, 69 yards. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game.
13, Lou. Go. 11, Agate.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15.
Now Lawrence now going to move them around.
They'll set up to throw.
ETN bringing in another one.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
11.
Brings up second and 17.
Take right open. 30 left.
Lawrence will throw.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
Third down and 1. And now they'll audible to something else. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run with ETN. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Hey, kill. Sink right.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. ETN up the middle. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Lawrence on third down. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And his kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also in letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Back to the air, Fields on second down. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Here we go.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Yo. EQ.
They snap it to Fields. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
11. Big 13 heavy. Take right open.
Now Lawrence on first down. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, his second touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the